Happy fake New Year. That's kind of fucking funny. This is coming into play this year. Very soon. About to drop on you. Fuck that. It's not hanging up. Well, I guess I'll wait for one or two people to get up in here. But one head in the building is that you. What? You already here? Oh, okay.
I'm here.
Somebody's here. Shout out to you, somebody. You're a somebody. You're starting off 2021 correctly. You're somebody.
Now I'm in.
Ah, I would explain. Oh, four.
They coming.
Yes, yes. Come on in, everybody. See the Oshun piece. Because I'm rocking with the Oshun energy. We doing a lot with this shit. Yeti Wop. What's going on? Good question, Yeti. We're going to get into your question in just a second. Jay Grant. Ashley B. Shout out. Welcome, welcome. Two heads in there. Don't forget to lick the like button. Crack the cracking all the way back the Shangorian way. Okay, when you come in. Carmen Webb. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody on here. Welcome. We had intended to come on a little bit early, like within the first 3 days, but shit's just been crazy, hectic, busy. So this is a PayPal me if you want to. I'll probably end up doing some also Picasso's Mistress Tarot. What's happening? Probably end up doing a card pull on the gratis side, the free side, but this little show here, we're going to be doing some PayPal me questions, which is basically for $9 a love offering of $9.99 or more, depending on your choice. You can ask your own personal 2021 prophecy question in regards to whatever you want to ask. We'll start in just a minute, but I figured we'll let people get up in here. Eve, what's popping? Happy New Year's to you. I wanted to answer a question real quick. Through the magic of Border Ray's links,
I'm looking. I'm trying to find it.
She's going to post that up right now. It's paypal.me/Border Ray. And there has been a few people over the last couple of weeks who are like thinking because I switch accounts and stuff for accounting purposes and how I take funds and stuff. But the Ray umbrella encompasses Shango-Ray.com and Bodas Bruja Boutique. So one and the same, two sides of the same coin. So just understand that. But I answer a quick question here by Yeti Wop. That Yeti Wop, he asked, how do you use crystals? And I thought that was a really good question. We're going to be going more into that because they do play an important part. First of all, I don't know how your experience is as far as meditation goes or being able to just sit down for a couple minutes and focus, because anything you do when you're using your imagination, when you're using your energy, is going to require an ability to sit down and like focus or just to relax. When I say focus, I don't mean a tense focus. I mean just, you ever been so relaxed and focused? That type. Like there's two different kinds of focus. One takes energy from you, the other actually rejuvenates you. So you want to get into more or less that state. And you can work with a crystal as simple as just holding it in your hand and beginning to speak with it or allow it to speak to you, which is what I suggest, because they do possess an intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Crystals in particular. I mean, crystals are everywhere. They're in our phones. The most technology shit is incorporating crystals, you know, so you could do that. That's what I suggest, something just simple like that, because you can learn a lot And these crystals can start to show you different things as you work with them. You might even want to name your crystal. You can talk to your crystal. I know that sounds maybe crazy to some, but trust me, the weird and absurd shit is what gets things really moving and gets things done, believe it or not. So I hope that kind of answered your question there. She got me a foot in the ass, Carmen. That's what she got me for Christmas. Eve, another good question. Generational curses, how to break them. That's that's kind of a complicated answer. There's not like one cookie cutter because it depends on what the generational curse is. And then it depends on how it's affecting the individual. For example, let's say and you can be where the buck stops, which is kind of what I'm guessing that the question is you may feel like you're under a generational curse and stuff. You might want to also do a little research as far as to make sure that what you are going through is in fact a generational curse and not more like a self-made curse, if you will. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of different answers for that. Impossible for me to just like, oh, this is it, like as if there's one thing to do. There could be several things. There could be it could be just more or less something that exists in your personal matrix, your personal belief systems, and just by starting to adjust that, you then affect all previous generations and actually generations before you, because time is really an illusion. We all exist at once. I know that sounds kind of weird, but I don't know if that makes sense to you. Three passed in this house. Oh, wow. Yes, just having this, the house, three generations. Okay, I see. Sometimes another name for generational clearing is also, it comes down to healing. The buck keeps getting passed, and each generation that fails to actually address it, become aware of it, heal it, release it, allow it to transform, and somebody up there. Intuitive Beauty, what's happening? I'm doing well. How about you? Happy New Year to you. So, most generational curses is going to require some form of healing, though. And it's going to come down to you personally, as I mentioned. However, the curse may be affecting you, it's activating certain things within you or corresponding with certain things within you. And that's the first step. Wow. Okay. So, this particular episode is brought to you by Borders Bruja Boutique. We got the Oshun talisman. We're actually giving an Oshun talisman away. Now, what you would need to do is go to my channel, go to community. You're going to see the post there. And all you got to do is comment in the comments of that post, taste the honey first. Doesn't matter if you do it here or not. You have to go to that particular post because we're going to end up printing all the comments and basically doing a draw. And you know what I'm saying? We're going to cut each particular comment and like fold it up, put it in a bag or something, and shake it up and see whose spirit is going to. But this is actually for a client, and it's not going to look exactly like this, but you can see how fucking gorgeous this is, with the mirror on it. And this is actually for a client who is brave, bold enough, got the audacity, the courage. She's ready to get shit moving. We're actually about to get started on her ritual. She got an Oshun milk and honey ritual. She got the combo, both of them, the one for prosperity and the one to attract your ideal lover, the one a lover who's right for you. And chances are you have no fucking clue who that is. So it's also the Oshun All Eyes on Me oil. I've been using the shit out of this. This is mine, my personal one, because it's time to tap into that goddess energy. For some reason, no one's really saying that, but I look around at what energy is like, and I feel like that's one that you definitely want to be working with this year. because she is all about change and transformation. And guess what? This year is going to be full of change, and depending on how you're looking at it, depending on how you respond, your ability to respond, your response ability is going to determine whether it's fuckery or whether it's something that ends up propelling you, making you stronger, making you better. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, intuitive beauty. Goddess energy needs more presence. I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. I've actually been meaning to tap in with this goddess, and of course, there's some other ones, some more darker primordial forces. The Wise Fox, peace and blessing to you. The Wise Fox, Happy New Year to you. Infernal blessings to you. Okay, so what I think we're going to do, we're about to open it up. Once again, this is what we're doing. It's a PayPal Me show, first and foremost. So if you have a personal prophecy question regarding you for your 2021, for a love offering of $9.99 or more if you choose to circulate, if you're a badass like that. Once you do, you go to the paypal.me/Borderay. There's a section where you can write a note. That's where you can submit your question. And yeah, we're not doing super chats, not doing super chats, not doing super chats. Medium Jesse, what's going on, Medium Jesse? Talk to any good dead people lately? But in between those, I don't know if we have any right now. But in between those, I will be doing just a 2021, card pull just to see, whatever energy, maybe whatever you need to hear is basically the way that's going to work. It's going to be a one card deal here. I'm getting the decks out real quick, so just bear with me. All right. Happy New Year, though, once again to everybody. I know we're a little bit late, but Happy New Year. What y'all do for New Year's? Because nobody was doing shit that I know of. But I'm used to making my own personal parties. I don't know about you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know when the last time I went out for New Year's because there's always fuckery. The police are on fucking smash. I figured you have. Medium Jesse, I figured it's been quite interesting. I figured you have. Yeah. So, Jay Grant, home and casting. Oh, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. I did a lot of that too. Been doing a lot of that. Just wrapped up a court case for a client. Got some other ritual work that I got to do. Just did a breakup. Oh, yeah. So it's been quite busy here at the Ray Enterprises. Border's fucking tirelessly slaving away. I've gotten her down to like only 10 whips a day. Get to work. She redid my site. Wanted to kind of freshen it up, tighten it up. See if I can make it a little bit better, easier to navigate and shit. SNG Group. I am Layla. How are you? Well, I'm Shango. I'm great. How about you? Ka Chardia 21. Hey, welcome, Karjadia. Happy New Year to you, SNG. Appreciate it. I got money from my boyfriend that I asked if I was going to be single. My mom and my sister gave me shoes. Yeah, I've heard about them shoes, man. It means you're going to get to walking.
Okay, so we got one, but no phone number. Whoever just donated, we need their phone number.
No, I'm not calling.
Oh, you're not calling?
I'm just answering him.
Oh, okay. So
no calls. We ain't doing all that.
Just donated, and her name Louis.
SNG Group, we definitely appreciate you. We hope you keep coming around. We got a lot of good things for everybody, and it's y'all who make it what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, what's that? What you got? Somebody actually wants a personal prophecy question, so we're going to start off with them. Initials OL just donated. Please ask questions. Okay. Picasso's Mistress Tarot. Was that you? I don't know which deck I'm going to use. So we're going to wait for their question. I don't know what their question is. Oh, no, actually, SNG, we're up north. We're in the Bay Area. The Yay Area. My Christmas wasn't all that bad. Good. I'm glad. So, what I will do here then, while we're waiting for OL's question, you can raise your hand. And Picasso, was that you who donated? Want to know when I'm getting a new home for myself. The way it's going to work, if you don't do the PayPal me, I can still pull a card for you absolutely free. And just, it's like a spirit thing, like whatever
Yes,
needs to come
that's
through.
her.
Okay, got you. Well, in that case, we're going to answer Picasso's question real fast here. Let's see what we got here. Do you work with clients in Los Angeles? Yeah, I've had a few clients in Los Angeles. Want to know when I'm getting a new home for myself. Okay. So I think I'm going to go with this deck. This is the deck that called me for your question. Okay, so go ahead and just kind of breathe into this deck. Breathe into this deck with a sense of if you had the perfect answer, even if it doesn't appear so initially. Okay, and do remember, you're in control of your future. Everything you do changes the future. So let's just see. Regarding Picasso, um, hey PG, Picasso's Mistress Tarot. Okay. So when, let me just back it up a little bit. Just back it up a little bit. Want to know when I'm getting a new home. Okay. So first off, I think what I'm going to ask though, and I know you didn't necessarily ask this question, but I just want to make sure, according to what I'm doing, before I ask a timing question, I usually ask whether the shit's going to happen or is more likely, if you're aligned for that first, because if not, then there's kind of no sense in asking a timing question. Does that make sense? So you're kind of getting a two for here just because of the question. All right, so Picasso's Mistress Tarot. So go ahead one more time. Just all right, woosah. All right. It's Picasso's Mistress Tarot in alignment to move into a new place this year of 2021. As this Picasso's Mistress Tarot in alignment to move into a new home this year of 2021. It's Picasso Mistress Tarot in alignment to move into a new home this year of 2021. Overall, yes, but I don't feel like it's going to be necessarily. I feel like there's some challenges here, more so on the mental level. And I'm getting it with this right here. This is really talking about a lot. I think this is maybe something that you even maybe stressed about or were very concerned with secretly, okay? But since I am getting a yes, we're moving from clubs to hearts. And jacks often represent going somewhere. So that is a good sign and a good indication. I can see there's maybe a little bit more fine tuning, I would say, in the way of organization of, okay, let me get this down. Instead of just a place, where exactly, what area do you want to live? Do you have your eyes on something? Things like that dramatically fucking shift things. You already know this shit though, but all right, so show us what season this year. Show us what season this year we're looking at for her moving by way of aces. Show us what season by way of aces she'll be moving. Show us what season based on the alignment of her energy, her thoughts, her beliefs, all factors known and unknown. Ashe. All right, so let's see what we got here. Wow. Well, as of right now, okay, just as of right now, just based on everything. This is what I got. Okay, so based on this, can you give me a little bit more information? We're looking at around the fall. Okay, we're looking at around the fall. Miss Nasty Body J Doom. All right. Good New Year's to you. Happy New Year's to you. So let's go. We're going to see. Let me finish what I'm doing here before So it's looking kind of like, as of right now, just if you just left the train on the tracks right now, we're looking at around 8 weeks into fall. So I say, hey, peace, Shimano 5 line. I would say, by you getting even more specific, that could affect timing dramatically. So as of right now, that's what it's looking like. Okay. And believe me, when people hear shit like that, they're like, what? The fall. But remember how quick 2020 just fucking went by? Yeah, it's going to be fall before you know it. It'll be summer. It'll be whatever. And then once it's summer, every time it hits 4th of July, I'm like, the year is going to go ever since then. So, yeah. So what do we got? So if you start doing little things now, i.e. getting more specific, be bold enough to get specific. Go look around the areas. You know what I'm saying? Do any little thing, any little action that would indicate that you're moving or beginning to move. That shit will, I'm telling you, that'll put shit on. You're going to be moving before you know it. Miss Nasty Body, there. This is a PayPal Me show, so you can PayPal.me/Border Ray, a love offering of $9.99 or more if you choose to, and then you can submit your question in there. Picasso's mistress. Um, Other than that, I'm going to start looking at the bottom of the chats, and if somebody raises a hand or puts a little emoji or something, or just, hey, I would like a card, I'm going to do my best, and we'll pick a card and see what's going on. So, anybody else?
Not yet.
There's the link right there. Proper like for a card, gratis, absolutely free. Okay, I'm gonna get you first since you said, hey, basically whatever. But if you want to ask your own personal 2021 personal prophecy question in regards to something out of 2021 for you, you can PayPal.me, that link that just went by. But we're gonna go use these proper light. Go ahead and just breathe in this. There you go. Yeah, we're gonna see. I'll just pull a card and see whatever needs to come through. Okay, whatever needs to come through for you. Whatever needs to come through for proper light. One more time, whatever needs to come through for proper light. Well, thank you, PG. How you been, PG? How was your new year? Proper like, have you been besieged by negative thoughts? Do you find yourself being a negative Nancy a lot of times, and you almost get on your own nerves sometimes? Well, this is your year. This is your year. And this is one of the main things that has been stopping, cock blocking those things that those changes, I guess you can say. Even sometimes I feel like when you go to make a change, there's that negative Nancy, that the inner bitch, we all have it, that wants to come up and say, I don't even know why you're trying to do this. Why are you going to start this shit? You know you ain't going to finish. PG. That's what it was supposed to do. But you can easily turn this whole shit around. When you turn it around, this represents to me thinking from your God self. If you were God or a goddess, which you are, how would you be viewing your problems, your situation? In your mind, you must become bigger than that particular situation. What happens is we we get too comfortable with that whole forest for the trees thing, where you're so close to the problem you can't see shit, you know. But in reality, if you take a step back, um, you're going to see opportunities to kind of unravel some of these things that have been, you know, jamming you up from time to time. A lot of times they're silent, they're hidden, which is where they get their strength from. Because if you knew about them, you'd be able to address them or work with them. You know, sometimes you got to make friends with them. Say, hey, I get it. You're trying to protect me. You're cock blocking me, but you're trying to protect me. But I'll tell you what, you could still protect me, but yet we can get this, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Don't debate too long. What do they say? Think long, think wrong. That's kind of how it's been. Too good to be true. Yeah, that pessimism. You know what I'm saying? And that pessimism has also kept you for aiming and shooting higher and reaching higher. You know what I'm saying? Because there is that pain that you experience from some of these major disappointments. And so now your subconscious mind will be like, look, I'm trying to protect you from that pain. Okay. So let's not reach too far. Let's go for this low hanging fruit, you know, shit like that. But it's just that's all bullshit. It's just an illusion. You know what I'm saying? Like you can start to see it for what it is and say, hey, you know what? I get why you're trying to do that, but there's a middle ground here. We can both get what we want. You can protect me, yet we could still get more. You know what I'm saying? All right, who's next? Who else want a card or who want to ask a personal prophecy question? You can PayPal.me on that, okay? Don't y'all speak at once now. And I got a couple, I got like two more. We had another, today is the last day also, the last 12 hours that you can get your own personal 2021 personal prophecy and spirit insight video reading with me, where I record your whole New Year's thing and send it to you. You can also ask 3 questions. Shimano 5 line, my pleasure, bro. My pleasure. Oops. Yeah. Namaste. It's for a small love donation of $9.99 or more. It's your choice. But yeah, you can ask a specific question, proper like question, in regards to 2021 for proper like, you know. Shimano 5 line. Shimano 5 line. I hope I'm even saying your. Hopefully I'm not. I haven't been mispronouncing your name all this time, but I just Shimano 5 line. All right, Shimano 5. Just go ahead and woosah on it. All right. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Oh. Okay. Shimano 5. Why do I feel like this is new, but it's not new? I think this is something that has come back around to you. And if it hasn't just yet, it's about to be come in the form of a download. But this is in regards to it's time to start. There's a particular plan. There's something you planned out. There's a new creation. I feel honestly like it's more of a plan to start. So it could be a business or it just could be something else. But I feel also that what they showed me was this actually kind of came this past year, but you kind of maybe scooted away. You were going to do it, but now it's going to become so obvious and like compulsive of you that I got to do. This is what I needs to do right now. You know what I'm saying? Right now. All right. So that's what came through for you. But they're saying now is your time. Okay, now is your time.
Phyllis
And
is next.
okay, and I do feel also like that you have also began studying something, or you're like right on the fucking verge to like really diving in and like studying something, because I see your mind also just like expanding, you know. And now is the time for all that. But whatever this plan of action was that you had, and I do believe it takes action. I do believe that it involves action. It's not just, well, I'm going to start learning French or whatever it is. It's something that you're going to do. And I feel like this is the time. Miss Anthony, how you doing? Happy New Year. What's up with the PG stuff? What do we have? Do we have a question? If not, then I will take another one, another card. Who else want a card? We got cards here, hot cards. Who want a card? Oh, PG. So, yeah. Does that make sense to you, Shimano 5 line? Are you guys safe seeing what's going on in the Capitol? Yeah,
I would
we're.
like to know
Yeah.
what spiritual gifts I'm going to be using in 2021.
Okay, PG.
I would like to know what spiritual gifts I'm going to be using in 2021.
Okay, so hold on, PG. I first must select your. Um, I first must select your deck. Oh, and they're telling me this one for you too. All right. I was trying to say gift. Oh, okay. I'm going to be using what spiritual gift. That's what we got. That's what it shows. All right. So go ahead, PG. Just take a nice relaxing breath in and just breathe out your intention to get some clarification here. What does that clarification feel like? That's right. Boom. So for Phyllis Glenn, what spiritual gifts can she look forward to be using or be needing to be using? What's going to be PG's gifts that are going to be most prominent this year? What? Okay, I'm going to do 3 cards for you. All right, PG. Just a second, PG. um, as funny as, let me show you your cards here, PG. So these are your cards, PG Ster. Okay, in regards to your question about a gift. All right. So you got these 2 of hearts. Profit dollar, if you don't mind. 3 of diamonds here, and 6 of diamonds. So I actually have some good news for you as far as this goes. My first impression, this right here, you're going to be surprised at just how much your gift of, I would say, empathy slash telepathy, okay, feeling what people are thinking. You may not hear it. I don't know exactly what modality it comes through for you, but these are going to be increasingly heightened for you, okay? So I don't want you to think you're going crazy, all right? But I see you being able to even help people when they're talking to you this year. They're going to actually feel like, wow, this person like really gets me, you know. And you would be surprised how much of a deficit that is in today's society. Most people don't ever feel heard. That's why you got a lot of people contemplating suicide and all this other shit. I'm not saying you're going to be a suicide operator or nothing like that, but one of your gifts is, you would be surprised how big of a gift that actually is to give somebody, even just in passing, you know, when they talk to you. And it's like, but it's not just because like, oh, I empathize. It's also, you have this, you're going to get around somebody and you're going to start to get a sense of knowing. So I also kind of clarify that as like a telepathic type of enhancement, if you will. The other thing is, you're going to get a whole other handle on being able to materialize things, manifest things, I guess, if you want to say it like that. But yes, including money. But diamonds is more than just money. Diamonds is also like physical shit, you know, valuable physical shit, or just physical things, you know, what you need. So, and another thing here, I also see you being able to this is kind of a tricky card. Being able to assist others in their manifestation, even if it's just like you give them some little bit of advice and it helps to change their attitude. And from then on, they're like, hey, remember when we talked 2 weeks ago? Yeah, I did that shit. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. But I also see you actually being able to assist. What are you laughing at over there? Oh, her about the baby?
Yeah.
I assure you that's not happening. But anyways, PG, um, I see you, believe it or not, I see you being able to assist by the end of this year, especially. Like, I see you being able to like assist people, yes, in that way, but I also see you maybe having to give a hand. I know that's not necessarily like a spiritual gift, that's kind of something else, but it's going to be a balancing act because you're going to start to really understand. You're going to be connecting the dots in a way that you never have before. Like, first, I remember this day I was thinking about this. Then this day it showed up in my reality in some form of fashion. And you're going to start to like think. You're going to start to ponder. You're going to start to also, I don't want to say get it down like a science, but yeah, this is what I really see. Like, you're gonna seem to have a knack for this shit. Okay, I mean, we all are always creating all the time. You know, it's just very few of us learn how to get in the driver's seat and actually take the wheel of this shit and be like, okay, so you go to cast for something, you go to manifest something, so it doesn't show up the next day or the next week. You're not sweating it. That's a part of it. You already know, like it's a done data, you know. So yeah. Oh,
Okay, proper like.
okay. Proper like I'm a Capricorn, so of course it's some money. Absolutely is about to break me off. Is some money about to break me off? Something about to break me off. Something proper like, or if some real love come, either would be great. All right, it's money about to break me. Oh, okay. So I'll deal with the money one if you don't mind. I just grabbed this one, so we're going with this one for you on this one, Shema. I mean, proper light. Excuse me. All right. So Shaman, do me a favor. Not Shaman. Shit. Why do I keep saying it? Proper light? Do me a favor. Go ahead and just woosah into the cards. Okay. Give a nice woosah about money. And remember, we're really checking your temperature on alignment. You know what I'm saying? So, um, Shimano 5 and Shimano 5 in alignment to be hit off by some money proper like. All right? It's Shimano 5 in alignment. I mean, not Shimano. Shit! Proper like. I just said proper like. It's proper like in alignment to get broke off. Some money. Some money about to come. Is there money? Searching the cosmic equity banks. Is there cosmic equity on its way in the form of currency for proper light? In this 2021. Woohoo! Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me show you something. Uh this is the what I got for you, proper like. Okay. I'm gonna actually do you one even. Also, I'm gonna ask when can we see this? You know, my birthday is January 11th. Okay, that's what's up. So yeah, and you know what? It's going to be related to a work of passion. I'm telling you. this is going to be the time more than ever to really tap into that inspiration, man. That spirit inspiration. That's when you're in spirit. When you like enter into the quantum soup and you can just make some shit happen. But I definitely do see that. Yes. So let me get another. I can tell you this too. Not saying that you don't feel like this, but the more that you the more that you yeah, it might be, Shema, the more that you can feel secure in your relationship with money, and also zero in as far as, I mean, a sum of money can be what, like, let's get more specific. There is so much power in being specific. It's like, depending on exactly how or what, it's like almost a prerequisite. You must be specific. Okay, so we needs to get down to like a certain amount. Of course, you do leave the door open for better or more, you know. But when can proper life expect this to happen? When can proper life, by way of aces? Show me by way of aces. Show me by way of aces. Show me by way of aces. All right. Oh, that's a damn good business right there. Hold on, proper light. We about to hook you up, proper light. Jeez, aces are trying to be shy today, huh? They don't want to pop up. What's going on? Show me. Were they all in a row? Shit. Damn. Come on now. I know this deck has aces in it. What the fuck is up? You know, this is feeling like springtime to me. So you actually don't have that fucking much longer. But let's see, just based off of, let's see how far into spring. How far into spring are we talking about? Because I like to make sure I do the best job I can for you. You know what I'm saying? How far into spring? How far into spring? Hey. How far into spring? We're looking at about 8 weeks into spring. I know spring starts March 20th or 21st or something like that. So maybe sometime in May. I'm thinking around sometime early May, mid-May, somewhere around there. 8 weeks into spring, it's looking like. So
Jay Grant is next.
Jay Grant, what's poppin'? What's going on, Jay?
And the question is, come on, pop up. Sorry.
PG, did that make sense to you though? It's important. I gotta make sure it makes sense to you, PG. Hey, well, yeah. I accept that. Don't forget me. Jay Grant.
Okay. How is my relationship with my spiritual path practice elevating for me this year?
All right.
How is my relationship with my spiritual path practice elevating for me this year?
Okay. And that's for Jay Grant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jay Grant, look alive, sir. Look alive. Go ahead and woo-saw into the cards. All right. Good. So how does Jay Grant's... One more time? Yeah, I'll let you click it off now. Click back on. Spiritual path. How does it look to be shaping out?
How is my relationship with my spiritual path / practice elevating for me this year?
So how is Jay Grant's spiritual practice, relationship with the practice, and his path showing up this year? Okay, Jay Grant, let's see what you got.
I like those kind of questions.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't be mad at that. I cannot be mad at that. All right, Jay Grant, let's see what's happening with you. Okay, just a moment here. I can tell you one thing that seems to kind of come into this whole to I guess you could say it seems to be affecting your the way that you're feeling about your spiritual path. I feel you being tugged away by other personal responsibilities. There's like this kind of war between responsibility to self and responsibility to others. And that's one thing that I see that's going to kind of come through or possibly be an issue, or you may feel it's an issue, you know. But I would say starting off though, you're feeling what the fuck? Uh, basically kind of almost elated. I feel like I see this year going in kind of three acts. You feel very like on point right now. You might feel even like in higher spirits right now. I feel emotionally you kind of went to another level, which is good. Now, the future's not set in stone. I would highly suggest that you want to make sure you're not one of these people who can feel great, who can govern their emotions when things are going good. But then when things start taking a shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, that's the time to find out how much of a master you are of your shit. Okay. There may be a situation possibly involving money issues, which may pull your attention back into this fucking 3D plane where you find yourself kind of, when I say living like an animal, animals are only worried about eating, fucking, doing other shit, like the human shit, and I know you have a distinction between your spiritual side, your spiritual life, and when you're just more so being just more human, you know what I'm saying? And I see that some of these humanly concerns um, may seem to detract from different aspects of your path. Sometimes it's harder to feel more spiritually connected when your earthly needs are going unmet. You know what I'm saying? You may want to be able to sit down and just meditate or like channel some shit or do some things, but it's hard when you got that little nagging voice on your shoulder talking about what you need to do. This is due tomorrow, this and that, type of thing. So I see it maybe a situation like that could start to present itself. I would say it's an opportunity. You can use this situation to even strengthen your shit. You can use anything that happens to strengthen and your connection. And because what I'm seeing as you ask that question, the trajectory of the energy, right? That's what I'm really reading. I feel like towards the end of this year, there could be a large probability that you feel spiritually disconnected. Spades are the sign or the suit of spirit, and beings that if this was upright, I would feel a lot better than this. But I see one possible path that you could be going down where you might kind of take a couple ass whoopings, so to speak, on the earthly realm, and that just kind of sends your plane off into a tailspin, you know, your spiritual thing. So you can guard against that. This doesn't have to happen. It does not have to happen. Um, like I said, I feel like there may be some heavy duty shit that yanks on the humanity part of it, and believe me, I know what it's like sometimes. You get lost, caught up in the sauce of living life and shit. But it doesn't have to be that way for you. I can sense your passion for your path and stuff like that. And I want to see you keep going. Just remember that you can use anything. But it does look like there may be some bumps in the road that can derail you. So please just be mindful. You can change that, though. It doesn't have to go that way, is my point.
Proper
You look like... Oh, proper like.
Again.
Hey, no problemo.
She said, it's me again. Is some love coming, some real love? Thank you. 2 green hearts.
Oh, okay. Let me pick another deck for you, proper like. I got this one again. I don't know if I used this one for you last time. Yeah. Jay Grant, sometimes just being able to have a little bit of foresight or to be able to say, okay, it's like if you're going to quit something or you're going to start a new habit, or let's say, just for example, right? This is just purely example, a diet of some kind, right? You can anticipate going through cravings, feeling kind of miserable, feeling like you can kind of anticipate these things so they don't have to derail you when you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? You can be like, okay, I prepared myself to be hungry, for my stomach to grumble and shit. So yeah, that's what I meant by that. Okay. So for proper like, go ahead and woosah. Just straight up woosah. Yeah. Why PG? About love. This love thing. I'm telling you, one of the best ways to create a new divergence, a new path, a whole new tree branch after tree branch of possibilities. So been a whole hot year by myself, getting sick of my batteries. Drop that knowledge yourself.
That was me years back.
Yep. And it still didn't fit the bill, you know.
It never does, and it never will.
It's empty. It's so empty. Proper light. All right. Let me stop. Okay. So for proper light, did she say when or if there's love? I want to be specific.
Okay. She said, it's me again. Is some love coming, some real love? Thank you.
Is a real love coming for proper life? Okay.
She said, if
I'm going to cover the if and the when. We'll do the if first and then the when. Is real love coming for proper life? Is a proper love coming for proper life? Okay, one more time. Is a real love coming for proper life? Is a real love coming for proper life? Talk to us now. Aha! Yeah, I did get that, but there's always more to this shit. And I'm sure proper like you already know. Now this is the thing here that I'm not crazy about. But yes, to answer your question, a real love is coming to you this year. We're going to do the when right now. Okay. I'm still trying to figure out, like, this keeps telling me something. It's one of those, goddamn, you have the bread, you got the peanut butter, but you don't got the jelly, or you got the jelly, the peanut butter, and you got no bread, that type of shit. But it may not be. Just a second here. We're going to get back to this 9 of fucking spades here. Not spades, excuse me, diamonds. Show me when by way of aces. Season. What season is this love coming? What season is this love coming? What season is this love coming for proper light? Eat it with a spoon. What season is this love coming for proper light? What season? Based on everything known and unknown, her current alignment. Ham, no burger. By way of aces. Aces. Talk to me. Aces. Aces.
Spoon it up with peanut butter.
There you go. Aces. Wow, you got this too, man. You got an ace of diamonds. That's telling me we're looking at somewhere around the fall, after summer. You could meet this person during the summer and it turns into the love, though, during the harvest. After you've had a chance to shake the cobwebs off, to beat the cobwebs off, you know what I'm saying? That it's like, you know what? I think I love you. I don't know. All right, so when in the fall are we talking about? Right now, based on everything known and unknown, when in the fall are we talking about? When in the fall are we talking about? And make it great, would you? Make it great. Wow. This is actually like almost towards the end of fall. This looks like kind of more towards the end of the year so far. There was something that popped up here. Wow, it's funny this card pops up again right before.
Doesn't that look like a mirror?
What?
His tennis ball thing, racket? Look at
Actually, it does.
Yeah.
It almost looks like
and look at 2 and 3.
the Oshun talisman we're also giving away here. Oh, yeah. So there. Yep. This is actually for a client. It's not going to look exactly like this, but it's going to be fucking dope. So head on over to the community post of this channel. But yeah, we're looking at like the end of fall, harvest, autumn.
I gotta show you this. This is the next one.
Judah. Okay, Kayla Nelson, come on down. I don't really have a question. Just appreciation for you. Oh, well, thank you, Ms. Nelson. A general read would be great if that's an option, of course. Also wanted to let Shango know he is predicting the future. Last time he done some readings, he mentioned legal issues, and I didn't have a clue what he was talking about. But a little over a week later, someone stole $3,000 worth of property from my storage unit. I'm currently dealing with those legal issues. So here's to hoping he was right about me winning in the end. Yes, no hope about it. We don't use that word around here. We use certainty, okay? So we're actually thinking of maybe doing a group legal ritual for those of you with legal issues. We're kind of like almost 99% sure we're going to do that. Well, got to hit the Costco for the bulk batteries again. Yeah, but it is coming though, proper like. I know, once again, you probably was like, yeah. Proper like though, there was some forgiveness issues. I'm not going to like really get into it, but there was some forgiveness issues. I do see you actually doing that. That's actually what facilitates this shit to happen maybe faster, okay? But sometimes there's a divine timing to things. Yes, PG. A lottery ritual. Ay. Okay, so for Miss Nelson, we're gonna take your question on here. Just take your question on. You know, I keep filming this one for you, Miss Nelson, too. I just used this deck. But go ahead. Miss Nelson, if you were watching, I'm coming. So go ahead and woosah into the cards. Okay. Into your cards, please. Woosah into the cards. Okay. All right. So give me just a general For Kayla Nelson, Kayla Nelson, Kayla Nelson, Kayla Nelson, Kayla Nelson, Kayla Nelson. Give me a general here. I win a, I win a lottery. Thinking about getting another. Yes, he does. Yes, he does, PG. Absolutely. It's coming for you, though, proper light. It may be one of them kind of instances where it doesn't matter, man. You can try and run, but you can't hide. You can't hide for Kayla Nelson. What's the name? General. For Kayla Nelson. Give me a general. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Kayla, well, correct me if I'm wrong. Let me see here. Um, so these are your cards, Miss Nelson, that I got. Not really crazy about them, if I must be honest with you. I'm not really crazy about them, but let's see where we're kind of headed, and then you can go from there. Okay. Even though both of these cards generally are pretty good stabilizing cards, like even if they come out reversed, there's still this they could be flipped over. You know what I'm saying? Like it's still a good number to have. So starting with the Ace of Diamonds here, I see that there was. Um, I feel like you were going to create something or create some new form of security for yourself. This could be relating to a relationship or something within a relationship, right? Sometimes uh, getting agreements between two people can increase security or something like that, or maybe some type of a breakthrough in communication. You went deep one conversation, and it's never going to be the same after that. Like you guys established something, but I feel like this was also something you were creating. I feel like you might hit a bump in the road for some reason. You decide to either pause it or stop it right now. And I would probably advise you to think again, okay? Because there's no obstacle in your path. Like the obstacle is the path. That shit's real. You know what I'm saying? That's a real sentiment right there. If you look at it in that way, whatever this is, I feel like you were going to start something though. You had plans to start something, and I see you not going through with it for some reason. The other thing here, Six of Diamonds. Okay, this can also be, for me, this feels like a preoccupation with money. Like almost, I don't want to say being obsessed with money, but having money issues on your mind a lot. It feels imbalanced, if you will. I see you having to assist a family member or something. Somebody's going to be coming through and you're like going to have to. You don't necessarily have to, but I see you helping somebody, even maybe financially in some form or fashion. And it's just kind of like, now, I see more so the end of the year, you feeling either confined or blocked. Okay. This is indicated here by the Eight of Spades reversed. But it's still an eight. I feel like this is going to be a year for you, Miss Nelson, that it's going to require you, in order to get out of certain predicaments or situations, you must go in. You must. It's not even negotiable. Like you have to. There's not going to be any other way out of certain things. And if you keep, I don't want to say falling for, but if you keep your eyes, let's put it this way, Caleb. This is going to be the year that you learn how to ignore what your five senses keep trying to tell you, because there's a time to pay attention to those five senses. And then during the time of creation, there is a time to, it's an art, it's a skill to be able to look, I'm creating some shit and it's on the way and it's about to pop out of this matrical vagina any moment. And so I'm not paying attention to what my eyes, ears, and whatever are saying. Fuck them, you know? Um, People say, I did a video a long time ago about going insane. Allow yourself to go insane. Get it? And I just broke the word in half. Insane. Your sanity is in. You know what I'm saying? So I guess what I'm picking up on here is going to be your reaction to certain things that's coming through. It doesn't mean that empirically it has to be that way. I could see that there's a high probability it's going to be that way based on the way that you uh, decide to label it. If you're judging certain things about your life in a negative way, that basically super glues it and sticks it right onto you, you know? So it's my intention that this serves you to your highest good, and it made sense to you.
So, Jay Grant.
Jay Grant!
Shango Ray.
Yeah.
You were spot on with the energy reading of my first question.
Yep.
My second question goes along with my first.
Okay.
What is my prosperity alignment of money coming so that I can get over this back and forth between earthly and spiritual coming forth?
Okay, first off, do understand that is a process. You know, there's no one magic pill. I will throw some cards so we can get a little bit more insight on that. And we're going this way. So that's actually an excellent question. Go ahead and woosah. Woosah on this, Mr. Grant. Now, please do mind, things can't take off real fast, you know, but you don't want to watch the pot as you put it on the stove and turn the fire on. Like, it's going to take longer to appear to boil. Okay, so do remember though that this is a process. You're already engaged in this process. You know what I'm saying? So what is this looking for, like, for Mr. Grant? The prosperity. So he can focus more. Focus more. I don't know your situation either, Mr. Grant. Technically speaking, as far as like, are we doing a job or do we have our own little thing on the side or some things on the side, or not quite sure. Don't answer that though. So when is this prosperity? First of all, I kind of went off thing over here. Let me ask this question first. Is Jay Grant in alignment for the level of prosperity which will afford him to be able to focus more on his spiritual path, evolvement, ascension? Is he in alignment for that this year? Is he in alignment for that to happen this year? Is he in alignment for that to happen this year? Because if you're in alignment for it to happen, it's going to happen. Shit's going to happen. All right. Well, this would make sense, obviously, because we're just talking about this shit. But I actually kind of got more of a no. Okay, as far as whether we are in alignment for it. So I would say that would be the first step. I would say go all out, man. I would say start to create sigils, draw them, frame them, hang them on your house. Maybe create some form of like I got something that could definitely help you within the next about week and a half. It's going to drop. I've been fucking waiting to announce this shit, but this is what it's all about, giving tools that can help like this. But I was going to say in the meantime, like maybe make your own subliminal shit or something, you know. You need to kind of like attack this from all sides, if you will, you know. We got to break up that old momentum and step into the new self that is, I don't, honestly, right now, I feel if it was to come right now, you're almost not even prepared for it as just the person you are. And I'm not, you know what I mean? We have to become that person. That person already exists, that Jay Grant, who is financially stable enough to whereas he can devote most of his time to his spiritual studies, to his spiritual practices, and, you know, things of that nature. So it's going to take some work, as indicated by this here too, And this is all about revelations about you, from you, identifying your limiting beliefs, because those are the ones that are going to cock block you the most. Those are the ones that are going to cock block you the most out of everything. So you need a good cleansing, cleanse this out of the bullshit, unlearn the bullshit, and we need to create a void and fill that void with what we want. You know, there's no way around that. Uh, does that make sense to you, Mr. Grant? Okay. Is there anybody else? You kept looking at me. No?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Grant, good. Because I want to see you win. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you have to be a little patient with yourself, because you got to remember this is about identity, who you identify yourself to be. You know, as much as we may want other things, we may be currently being a person that doesn't have this shit and is not used to this shit. So we simply needs to make some adjustments to whereas we become this person. I'm talking about even down, you can work this shit every day. Every day, find little confirmations that abundance is coming to you. I don't care if you find a penny on the ground. Say, you know what? I found a penny on the ground today. And money is money, right? So that's just a wink from the universe, a sign that this shit is in progress for me. You got to look for confirmations, not just affirmations, but you got to look for confirmations. Get confirmation from your reality. It's there if you can find it. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Miriam Kattendig. Feliz Año Nuevo. Okay, so
Another complete oil collection and prophecy reading got sold.
what? They are about it and don't want to be without it. Okay, come to Prophet Go. Come to Prophet Go. Yes. Oh, hey, I think we have what? Three? We got 3 left. 3, only 3. Bora's complete magical oil and formulary, okay, collection. That is all the oils we have offered this whole year in one package. And it is so, the price is so on time, and for what you get, it's fucking amazing. Okay. Matter of fact, Jay Grant, you inspire me to do something. I'm gonna actually make a video, and I'm gonna make it in your honor, man. It's about removing money blocks. Okay, you're gonna want to. I'm gonna shoot that shit later on. Cleansing bath 1 a week, chant Shreem Brzee. Those are some other things. Yeah, there's so many different things you can do. And, the way I would suggest that you choose them, Mr. Grant, is look at what you're excited about. You may come across a technique and be like, fuck yeah, I want to do that shit. That's what I want to do. And so you maybe only do it for a week. Oh, well. And then something else comes, it's all headed in the same direction. You know what I'm saying? We're rebuilding this. We're changing. 5 is a year of change. So we're changing out old, outdated shit, old, outdated perceptions about yourself, because you have those beliefs that say, yeah, we can only make this much. If you was to get any more than that, we will either give it away, make sure that you fucking lose it so you sink below back over here where we're used to you being. You know what I'm saying? All right, who else want a card here? Just spirit card. Thank you, though, Mr. Grant. I appreciate this opportunity. It's an honor. You know what I'm saying? F.I., bro. How much is the oil? F.I. wrote, there's oils. We have we got the Oshun, All Eyes on Me oil in there. The Shango, I Bring the Thunder. The Bend Over Bitch Domination oil. The Success and Prosperity oil. The Secret of My Success, Love and Lust oil. We're trying to get rid of all those because, those are still potent as fuck. The Trance Gateway oil, which I've been really using as far as like for my own meditational purposes, fire. That's all I can say, fire. It really does infect your aura. And remember, your aura is this, it's like, how your skin is a living organ? Your skin is a living organ. And it's also a biological antenna. Well, your aura is the same. It's just the spiritual component of that, and you have levels to these different bodies, and they are constantly emitting, transmitting information and receiving information. So depending on what you got going on in your aura, you want to definitely yeah, that's something I do, Jay Grant. I've been on my chant shit. I can't I can't overemphasize this enough. The chanting is it's probably one of the most powerful things you can do, and it's the simplest. All you got to do is like designate a little couple minutes a day for some shit. Matter of fact, you can YouTube. This is one I've been using a lot, and I use it when I like after my workouts. I'll go on my walk and I'll listen to it. There's a Shreem video. Just put in Shreem 1008 times, and it's about a 10-minute video. And the way that they stream it out, stream, 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 like it helps you to do it fast. So it's not one of these stream. So it's like at that rate, we're gonna be here all fucking night, But you get to chant 1008 times, stream within about 10 or 11 minutes. It's fucking dope. So check it out. Looking forward to what about Drop Ray? All right. Good. Okay. Anybody else like a card? While we're here. While we're in the middle of this shit, do you need a card? Can I give you a card? No. We'll card for food. Thank you to everybody though who supported Borders Bruja Boutique. The shop has been doing great. Up from last year. And mind you, we started this shit in the very beginning of the pandemic. And honestly, we weren't even aware as to what the fuck was going on because we were in our own little world. Debbie, you asked a question. Did you do the PayPal me or are you just wanting a card? Because if you didn't PayPal me, you get no prophecy, only card. All right. I see. Okay, Debbie, I got you then. Just a second, PJ. Okay. Yeah, that's what it is. Debbie Debster. It's so for Debbie, go ahead. First of all, Debbie, woo-saw into the card. That's right. Whatever needs to come through will come through. All right. So for Debbie with all that crazy. Debbie Labonte. Debbie Labonte? Okay. Debbie Free Spirit Labonte. Okay. It needs to come through for Debbie Labonte. Can we get a card for Debbie Labonte? I see. Just a second before I reveal your card. I'm going to be a card tease a little bit. No. There's some other shit coming through here. This is going to be when I say crazy, I mean this in a good way. Oh, yes, absolutely. Believe me, I got a whole lot more information for you, Jay Grant. So what this is for you, Debbie. First of all, I got to say that this year is going to see your finances, I would say almost maybe consistently begin to increase. It does have more of an incremental feel, so maybe it's not like whoosh. But the other thing about this is, what they were telling me is, now is the time to start flexing your, now is the time for you to start extending what you think you deserve. All right. We all have these little hidden ceilings or hidden thermostat settings, which, like to try and, it's okay, you can get all that, but no, anything over that, I don't know about. But I actually see you kind of like shooting for more and then shooting for more and then shooting for more, like raising the bar, raising the bar on what you feel you deserve, raising the bar what you know you like kind of brainwash yourself into think, yes, I can have this, I can do this, you know. And of course, each time it's like a little bit maybe of a process, sometimes not as much, you know, but they're showing me that this is going to be the time where you're raising it up, you know what I'm saying. um, Also allowing more in, you're raising your own bar, if I should say, you know. That's what came through for you, though. I understand you have concerns about family, but they wanted you to know that for some reason. Why? I don't know. How you doing over there, Miss Ray?
Okay.
Mrs. Ray? We ain't on the verge of getting hangry now, are we? Good.
You know that happens like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna hanger shame you.
He didn't feed me this time.
DJ, I got you.
I'm calling child
No problem, Debbie.
services on
Appreciate
you.
you. Huh?
I'm calling child services on you 'cause you didn't feed me.
You're not a fucking child.
You didn't feed
Shit.
the bonbon today.
All right. So, DJ, we're going with this for you, DJ. My last name is Quebec. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, gotcha. DJ. What's up for old DJ? Crazy DJ. What's up for crazy DJ? DJ. What's up for crazy DJ? DJ. What's up for crazy DJ? Get a card for DJ. Oh, DJ, what's up? DJ, they're showing me that there is something that you know you need to do. And it comes down to a choice. Either you go, I feel like this is kind of maybe even almost could be considered a major life decision. But the fact of the matter is, it came out reversed. So what I'm seeing is a little bit of procrastination. Okay, you're not taking this vital step. They keep saying, you know, there's something you're not taking the vital step. Obviously, it's because of fear. Obviously, it also has to do with you wanting to make sure that you're able to do this perfectly. So whenever you get close to doing it, you're like, oh, wait. Maybe you should read something first. Maybe you should do something, whatever. Like, as if there's this perfect timing or there's this perfect time. So there is there's no such thing as a perfect time. There's only now. Yeah, timing does have a major aspect to play in different things, but this is something that I think is extremely important to you. I don't even know, like, if to me it feels like with movement, obviously making a move and stuff, but I don't know if you were considering going somewhere, like maybe even relocating or something like that. I'm not sure, but this is a major decision. And when I say major, I just means its impact is major. It may not seem like a very big course of action, but you know what it is because you keep kind of bullshitting on it. And bullshitting. That's what they said. They said she's been bullshitting. She has no content on it, but it's Borare. You can look that up. My friend card for me, please. I'll pull a card for you, Miriam. I'm not answering that question, but I will pull a card for you. DJ, does that make sense to you at this moment? And it's okay, whatever the answer is. Just want to make sure. For Miriam. Mariam. Go ahead and woosah, breathe into this, your intention. Miriam. Miriam. One, two, three, four. Miriam. I don't know what the hell you just asked me, Miriam. but and I don't know if this Edward guy that you asked me, I'm not answering that specific question, Miriam, but I feel like you have an air sign in your life who may even become incarcerated. Okay, not sure if what's his name is an air sign or not, or has heavy air sign placement. I also just had this. You may incur this year some legal problems, and I don't know why. Usually, legal problems to me come through like a king of spades or something. But in this case, it's kind of coming through this. I don't know. Maybe this guy that you're dealing with might have some type of, I don't know, something going on. But what they're telling me is this air sign, or this person with heavy air sign, or he's actually, it could be an air sign, or it could be that he's very smart. He knows how to talk to you, all that good shit. I feel like he's full of shit. He's been lying to you. And those lies are going to come to the surface this year for you. So I don't know if that's whole Edward or whoever the hell that is, but somebody. And if that is the same guy, then I'm going to have to say no to your question. I hope that made sense to you. Mama Lisa 2018 Williams, Happy New Year to you. Absolutely. Back at you. Back at you. Oh, Lady K, you're getting yours today.
You got another one.
And anyone who ordered like early this morning or right now, you can expect yours by Friday. Because usually, like I said, these are timely. You know what I'm saying? They take a lot of time. So we did get a lot, and I had to process them in order. And of course, like I can't just do 8 hours. I can't even do 3 hours straight. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta like for the in the name of quality for your reading. I have to make sure that like I'm cool to give you the best. Yes, Miriam. So yeah, you're gonna get yours today, Lady K. We got you. We got you. We got you. Anyone, any more cards before we conclude? Because it's about that time.
Nada.
I'm hearing a big fat nada.
Nada.
Okay. I guess y'all asked your questions, huh? Well, okay, PG. You just want a card, right? Well, we'll give you a card here. Let me see which deck for PG here. Which deck for PG here? Which deck for PG here? Okay, PG. PG, go ahead and woo-saw. And then when you're done doing that, go ahead and woo-saw again. All right, PG. Last spirit advice, anything for PG? What needs to come through for PG? What needs to come through for PG? What needs to come through for PG? I don't know what that was. By the way. Yeah, come to Profit Go. PG. What's this? All right. Okay. Well, this is coming through several ways, PG. Quite interesting. I'm going to start from the top. Yes, the eyeballs. Um, what they're showing me is that there is some emotional baggage. I feel more trauma related that is going to, if it hasn't already been showing, popping its little head up. It's time to let it go. Literally, like just let it go. You know, Bag lady, take that shit off your back. Like drop that shit. Which is also going to affect your gifts. You're going to see them seemingly come online. It seems like they're coming online. And maybe they were more dormant or not as exercised. But this is some of the things I think that has to do with that. The other thing I want to caution you, Miss G, is you're entering into this period where it's going to kind of seem like you have instant karma. So be very aware of the seeds that you're planting and what you're doing, because the get back is real, and it's going to seem like the get back is super fast. You know what I mean? So for your sake, I would say be careful, be mindful of what you're doing. And also, this is like, I feel like you have a karmic,
11:11.
wow, I feel like you have a karmic relationship too that is going to be in some ways kind of ending. And I feel like you actually have some form of a karmic relationship with a family member, and it's going to be brought more into light through some form of a what could be called a negative experience. But just let it run its course, let it do what it's going to do. you know um, I don't even know what the hell that's about. That just came in actually, so I don't know what that's about. But yeah, so for the most part, there's going to be some situations more than likely that arise for you that are actually caused by these said emotional baggages. Yeah. So just understand and know that, you got this though. You got it. So, all right, we about to get out of here. Anybody else before we conclude? Oh, no problem, Lady K. I was actually going to reach out to, like, there was only you and somebody else. And then we just recently got two more, I think two or three more orders. So, but they're going to get theirs by Friday. But you're first. You guys have been waiting for the longest. So, and when you
Oh
can,
no, Virgo.
really, I'm a Virgo, huh? I'm a Cap and a Virgo, a Cap and a Virgo walk in a bar, and yeah. Yeah, anyway, so we're about to get up out of here though. Want to thank everybody. Hey, I like that. Like a party hat. That's right. So, hey, yeah, if you want to win your own Oshun talisman, this is one for a client. It still needs to go through a consecration process, but, the mirror. I love you and you're worth it. All right. So we got this. It's going to look similar. Of course, Borda cooks them up custom for you. So you go to the community post on my channel. Just click on my channel. Do that shit now. Go to the community. You will see the post about the Oshun contest giveaway. We're going to announce the winner Friday. So what you want to do is you want to comment in the comments, taste the honey first. All right? Taste the honey first. Or you could just be sure that you're going to get one and make sure you purchase yours, because I'm telling you, you want to definitely tap in with this goddess energy. And especially if you want to make sure that your prosperity's right, you want to tap in with these prosperity goddesses. That's where it's at. That's where it's at. And the complete set of all of our magical oils for basically almost all your needs is available right now. But there's only 3 left. So you need to. Hey, Jay Grant, I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping in here and, giving me this opportunity for you, bro. I appreciate it. The personal prophecy readings are over an hour long. I record the video just like, except there's not a people on here. It's just you to me. I mean, me to you. And it's 147. They are very time consuming. Trust me. I almost didn't want to do pulling cards here because I was like, basically tired of pulling cards. Shit. But I gotta save my doughs, like when you're shooting dice, I gotta save my doughs for my personal prophecy readings. But I thought, fuck it, we'll come out and have some fun. Plus, I wanted to see y'all for tell you guys Happy New Year's, and I ain't seen you. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute. We ain't talked. We ain't talked in some time. Ain't that right, Borster?
Mm-hmm.
So, Kathy Steffens, Happy New Year to you, huh?
Morango.
Borango. What did they used to have? Then there was somebody else. There was like J Lo and Ben Affleck. They started calling them. They mixed the names. They combined it. There was some fucking name that they would call them, but they're gonna call us Borango. Hey DJ, we love it more than you. We appreciate each and every one. We glad too. Y'all make it, man. Y'all make it. Y'all make it what it is. Benifer. That's what they called him. Benifer. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez when they was together. Benifer. Yeah. Well, now they're calling us Borongo. That sounds like a mythical creature or something. Kill the Borongo. It's the Borongo. Oh, shit. And you know what the Borongo is? It's this it's this mystical creature that acts like a straight bitch when it gets hungry. That's what it is. That's what the hell it is.
Shangora.
Shangora. Oh wow. I like that one. Y'all are too much. Genre. See, that sounds too much on the feminine side. You gotta at least have the male presence somewhere, like Benifer. It still has the Ben in there. You know what I'm saying? I was with a Robert. Both of us were Bobcat. Shangora. That shit cracks me up. Shangora. That sounds almost. I used to read these horror magazines when I was young because I wanted to be a special effects makeup artist, and one of them was Fangoria. That was the name of the horror magazine. But for some reason, that name reminds me of that shit. Shangora. It is official. Yeah. We're going to make Borongo the AKA, but the main one is Shangora. Yeah.
On my website, I'm going to change it.
And what are you going to do? Make a picture where you combine our faces? I swear to God, one time we was chilling and she was like all laying against me and shit, and she picks up her phone and puts that fucking app on that makes her look like a man and shit. I almost fucking heaved, yo. Fuck, don't ever do that shit again. Ever. Anyways, we're about to get up out of here, though. Appreciate each and every one of you. We're going to be back here pretty soon. Well, we're definitely going to have to be back Friday, but we may come by, what's today, Wednesday? We may come up tomorrow. We may do something. I'm going to make that video. And Jay Grant, I'm going to credit you as my inspiritu, my inspiration. Don't ever do anything unattractive in bed. Yeah, that's my philosophy to it. For me. Like to me, never mind, I'm gonna say it. I don't get turned off like if she toots in bed. Like I don't. And her toots are like always silent and they smell like nothing. Literally nothing. Like I'm hard pressed to find a tangy as far as that goes, it hasn't. He said toot. Yeah. Or poots, But yeah, so like I don't be doing that shit. And you can even ask her. I'm not like I just don't. Bora, are you vegan?
Vegetarian.
She's vegetarian.
Pescatarian.
Or pescatarian, whatever. It sounds like a goddamn religion. I'm Episcopalian. I'm pescatarian. Yeah, but that's more or less not even by choice. That's because she can't eat certain things or else she'll die. So, and I told her when you decided to incarnate here, you wanted to make sure you weren't weighed down by all that bullshit because you had work to do here. So you had to make sure that you can eat certain shit. Not even after, no, not even after. So I swear to God, proper. I've never met a woman like this ever. I have like bum rushed the bathroom right after she shit. You know, I'm like it smells like nothing. Like what the fuck? Literally. I shit you not. I'm not just gassing. And I'm not like I had. If she blew it, if she blew it down, like I would tell you, yo, don't be fooled. I was like, this little fine thing just fucking tore shit up. But no, literally, literally. Now, those of you who y'all know what your significant other's blend smells like or whatever. Like I still don't. Like I really don't. I swear to God, I put it on everything. It's annoying. It's annoying. She can lay there and get away with a fart. And like it'll just I won't hear it or smell it. It's like fucking carbon monoxide. Like the silent killer. Except it just don't smell like anything, man. Meanwhile, even if you don't hear it, oh, your nose is gonna feel it. What up, Mr. Pro Bono? Is he having? Huh? Why, thank you, Miss Steffens. I guess, are you trying to pull me into doing one more question here?
Man trouble, you know when. Yeah.
I'm not.
Please.
Is he having man trouble? Wait.
Oh.
Do you know what this is about?
Is someone she knows having man trouble?
Mr. Pro Bono, is he having man trouble? You know what I mean. Okay. Has Mr. Pro Bono not offered you his bono? Is that what it is? So you're like, is it me or are you having trouble? Is Sunny share bono? Yeah, like libido. I see. All right, so
His bono is no bueno.
His bono no bueno. No bueno bono. You know what? I second that. I'm going to use these right here.
He was a no-show.
Oh, and I get it. You're like, you're going to offer up this? You'd be like, you're going to stand up this? No. Mr. Pro Bono, I need the bono. Okay, so check this out, Miss Steffens. Usually, I'm only doing this once because it's not really fair to the others because they asked a specific question through the PayPal me. But since I'm on my way the hell up out of here, I'm sure everybody could understand. So I'm going to just oblige you in this and asking about Mr. Bono's bono, okay, for your purposes. You want to spy on him via my cards? Okay, we're going to do that. So go ahead and woo-saw. All right. And just project your intention or the feeling that you've gotten your answer. Okay? Only the truth, only the truth, only the truth. Okay, so for Kathy Steffens, it's good. Help this lady. She don't got Looks like you got the advantage, proper. Like you ain't got to worry about no bono problems. All right, all you got to do is Duracell or Ever Ready, Everlast, or them Dollar Tree ones with the cat on it. You know.
Duracell and what's the other one?
Huh?
The one with the bunny? No, the
Energizer.
Energizer, yeah.
Duracell, Energizer, or if you want to be cheap, and I know you're gonna burn through them Dollar Tree joints like that, you know, you go get you that. What's that one? It's a not a Duracell.
It's a red.
The red,
Then,
ever ready.
mm-hmm.
Ever ready. Get it? Ever ready. All right? And the lightning bolt. Yeah, here you go. See, shut it up. All right. So for Miss Steffens, is Mr. Pro Bono having issues activating his bono? Is Mr. Pro Bono having issues as it relates to Miss Steffens activating the bono? Okay. Bo knows this and Bo knows that, but obviously Bo knows not Kathy Steffens' cat. Okay. Bono. Mr. Pro Bono, is he having problems with his bono? Is it bono related? Is it bono related? One more time for Kathy Steffens. Is Mr. Pro Bono, Mr. Pro Bono, having problems with the old bonester, all right? Whether it's libido,
or is it personal?
okay.
Oh no. Let's hear the drums.
Okay, I will tell you this. And I mean, if he's having problems with his bono, I would say that's personal too. You know, personal problems can affect the bono, you know. But what do I know about shit? So this is the yes you got. It seems to me too that I don't know, man. There's some other new idea going on here. But just to keep this concise and keep this simplified, one of the things I also picked up on is I feel like he's under a great deal of stress. Stress is the bono killer, okay? Stress is the bono killer. I feel like maybe he's also been feeling kind of restless lately, things of that nature. If he's not getting rest and he's under stress, the bono won't pass the test, okay? So you remember that. But
he was drunk.
Hmm?
He was drunk, she said.
Well, that's also can, and over drinking because of stress can affect the bono. You know, a lot of different things can fuck up the bono. See, y'all are lucky. All you gotta do is get moist. All you gotta do is get wet and lay back, and then you can think you can talk shit and stuff if the man don't. You know, it's like, geez, wouldn't it be nice? But then again, there's the other yin to that yang. Most of y'all don't know if you're gonna be coming or going. You know what I'm saying? When you go into some shit, you like hope, like, damn, I hope. Unless you got one that you know knows you enough, you know. Rainbow Wabbit.
Excuse me, Sag, there's more to it than that.
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. I'm still confused. But look, bottom line is, you think Mr. Pro Bono doesn't know? He's been knowing. And now I would say this. It's almost becoming, hold on, let me talk to you. It's becoming like a thought form. You know, it happens one time and he's like, damn, I hope this don't happen again. Happen maybe another time, damn, maybe there might be something wrong with me. I'm pro bono. I should be like fucking, But like all of a sudden it's like, yeah. So he's going to become more increasingly nervous when it comes to like almost performance anxiety, you know? You fuck up one time on stage, it's enough to cause performance anxiety. So now you might be worried about getting on stage again. Like, damn, I hope I don't fuck up again. Just lick on it, Kathy. Yeah, that's the other litmus test. You know what I'm saying? The young guy I had, he could rise, but he didn't know what to do with it. Yeah. That's the other problem. And just because they rise don't mean they're going to rise to the occasion, to your occasion, you know. Unfortunately. It's the world we live in, right? It's a gamble. It's a gamble. And honestly, the odds are kind of against you, you know. But, hey. That's why they call this adventure life, you know. But I hope that batteries, guys. No, throw them away, cat. Oh no. Oh my God, that's so sexist, DJ. You know what I'm saying? As if a man's worth is only his ability to resurrect his bono. Okay. What do you got to say, huh?
Nothing.
So if my bono ever stopped, I'm just assed out, huh? I'm just done, huh? Ooh, yeah, it's looking bad. Proper like kinda is. At least it's not me. Yeah, it's not you. So matter of fact, if that happens again, you can be like, well, it's not me. Must be you. That would really help to solidify this hang up that he's developing. I'll say it's in development right now. It's probably not his first time. Then there's the other case of like, has he been, issuing out fertilizer elsewhere? And it's like, damn, the bag's empty. The satchel is empty now that I get to you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know. I like them little risque questions though. They're fun. They're funny. Risque Ray. I haven't brought out Risque Ray in years because I'm married now. So like, I don't want to get bit. That's one of her favorite weapons. She likes to bite. You got them damn teethuses. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna call it a night then. Um, Shout out to Miss Steffens and positive energy to the bone up.
Fighting him, Kathy. No.
Yes. Happy New Year too again, Miss Steffens. Proper like everybody, No, she'll be biting the shit out of my arm. She'll be biting like she's, but yeah, without getting too specific, because I keep certain things, whatever. But yeah, a good slap or nibble on the divine phallus. I can't, resist that. No matter how pissed. Yeah, yeah, I said slap too. It likes to get slapped and slaps back. Okay. Yeah. So that's TMI though. All right. That's TMI. Shh. Anyways, we're about to get out of here. Thank you so much, everybody. Once again, thank you everybody for supporting Borders Brutal Boutique. She really busts her ass to make the products, to do everything, and and especially also on the customer service side, she really goes over and beyond to try and make sure all of the clientele, all of you who are patrons there, are happy and you get good service. Sometimes it just sucks when certain packages get lost or whatever, and it's like we mailed it out, we did everything we possibly could, but it doesn't happen as often, so it's good. But anyways, we'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. Okay, we'll do it again tomorrow. All right, so peace. Thank you.